What about unions, teachers' unions or political parties? How are they doing? Are they helping or not?
Well, again, the political parties and the unions appear to have been victims of entryism. They've again been captured. A lot of our members and supporters are also NEU members, and we are trying to work with the NEU because a lot of the stuff the NEU has produced is brilliant. They contributed to a bit of research which is called It's Just Everywhere, and that's a really good report into the extent of sexism, sexual harassment, sexual abuse that girls are subjected to in schools. And that's a really good, clear document on how girls' sex is holding them back in schools. But then on the other hand, the NEU also appear to be endorsing and promoting some trans guidance, which is the exact opposite of challenging gender stereotypes in schools. So yes, there do seem to be some problems with the unions, and we're trying to work with them. Likewise, the political parties, Labour in the UK, who aren't in power at the moment, they put as one of their manifesto commitments that they would uphold single-sex spaces in the UK and that they would make sure everybody understood the law, because our 2010 Equality Act, that has 9 protected characteristics. It has sex as a protected characteristic, and it also has gender reassignment as a protected characteristic. So transsexuals are well protected in the UK. And the Equality Act makes it clear that in some cases, transsexuals can be excluded from groups to keep them single sex. So Labour in their manifesto committed to upholding that, but then they also said that they supported gender self-ID, and some of their quite prominent MPs appeared to speak out against their manifesto commitments. So it's difficult. We're trying to work cross-party. We work with women from all the political parties in the UK, and we engage with MPs from all political parties in the UK. The Conservatives, we think, are beginning to listen to us. They've taken on board the women's rights issues. They've taken on board the safeguarding concern issues, and the consultation on self-ID, we've been waiting 2 years for the results of that. But whilst I think the Conservatives who are in power at the moment are listening to us, they're very hampered from the legacy of Section 28, which they introduced last time they were in power, with terrible consequences for LGBT teenagers in schools, then couldn't get the support they needed. So the legacy of that is still there. So they're very susceptible to accusations of bigotry. So yes, there are good things in all political parties and there are problems in all of them, likewise the unions.